Hey, what's up, Diamonds? It's your boy, Christopher Dockreed, your favorite relationship and life coach. Out here one more again telling you what your father didn't tell you and your mother did not know. Listen, Diamonds, let me tell you something. It is in a man's DNA to chase. We have to do it. We're hardwired to chase you. Okay, here's the deal. What's behind that? We want to win. All right. If you look at sports, how we're so competitive. It's about who has the most points. If you look at work and how we go so hard with work and we so seem to be consumed with work, it's all about getting the big prize, right? And the bigger the prize, the bigger the sense of accomplishment. There's no bigger prize than a woman. Oh, no, 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 no. So here's the deal. For many of you, the idea of being chased, and I mean, this guy just forsaking all and just going after you. For some of you, if you're honest, it makes you a little uncomfortable. Yeah, it makes you a little uncomfortable. Why? Because some of you, honestly, you don't feel deserving of it. Because you know what? For some reason, you got it in your mind. You got to earn it. You got to perform. This man ain't going to just chase you for grins and giggles, not just because you show up. There's something that you have to do. You understand what I'm saying? And like I've said, you cannot love a man into loving you. It doesn't work like that. We as men don't respond to that. When you try to give to us, it's not going to just magically trigger something that says, oh, okay, now I'm just going to give more to her. No, doesn't work like that. So oftentimes what you're doing is you're thinking also that this is too good to be true. You know what I'm saying? What does he want? You get real suspicious. You gotta wait. You're waiting for that other shoe to drop. You know what I'm saying? You like, I've seen this movie before. Hey, and I'm not saying that you haven't been taken advantage of, by some narcissists or some manipulative guys or whatever. But that's not always the case. There are some good guys out here, and if many of you are honest, you can say, listen, you know what, Doc? I ain't gonna lie. I did have this guy. He was amazing. He loved my socks off, but it made me uncomfortable. I pushed him away. I couldn't handle it. And I think about that situation every once in a while, and I regret that. Here's what I want you to know, ladies. I'm going to take a page from the scriptures. I want you to be still and know. Scripture says, be still and know that I am God. I want you to be still and know who you are in God. Okay. Because you got to know you first. Because if you don't know you, and when I say know, that's intimate knowledge of. You got to know that you are this. You got to know that you're the diamond. You got to know that you're the prize. The same way that you know your name. If somebody asks you, what's your name? You can just say it without even thinking. I need you to know this. I need you to know that you are more than enough. You're not just enough. It's like this. Remember when you was little and you would go to the store and your mama give you some money and say, well, how much is it? You say, well, it's $5. Here, take 10. And you're like, ooh, ooh. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because she gave you more than what you needed. So now you're thinking about, oh, I can get the gum and the candy and all this, and I can also get, that's what you are. But you're not just that because you're doing something to be that. You're doing that just because that's just, the money don't show up and do something to make it more. Okay, I'm 5, but then to be 10, I'm going to, or I'm gonna work. No, just give it. And it is what it is. Now you can do all these things. That's who you are. Okay? Now, the thing about it is, all you have to do is just be. And I know for many of you, that's a hard thing to wrap your mind around because no performance is required. You understand what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. When you see, as a man, when you see a woman who just knows who she is, that intimate knowledge is so attractive. It's so sexy. It's so amazing. You know what I mean? Scripture talks about this. It's not what goes in you that defiles a man. It's what comes out of you. What is it that you think about yourself? What is it that you say about yourself? Do you say self-defeating things about yourself. Okay, let me ask you this. Here's a litmus test. Do you sit around? Many people follow me. You want to be married, right? Do you sit around and you routinely, very easily can visualize yourself on your wedding day? You can see everybody there. You can see him staring at you. You can see him like, oh my God, you're just so amazing to me. Oh, if I gave you, because oftentimes when I give that assignment, it's very hard for women to do. Very, very hard. Why is it so hard? You know why it's so hard? Because you say to yourself, I don't want to get my hopes up. I don't want to be disappointed. You know what I'm saying? If I believe all that and it don't happen, now what? See? No. This ain't thinking about if it do. And if somebody don't come in and buy me, what I'm gonna do? I'm a $2 billion diamond and they might not come. No. Don't think that's not the diamond mindset. Okay? Because here's the deal. If you can't see it, you can't believe it. You have to be able to see it. See him chasing you. See him being so smitten by you. You know what I'm saying? That he just can't contain himself. Not in no narcissistic way, but in a very healthy and whole way. But you got to own that first. Let me ask you this. Are you comfortable being chased? Are you? Okay? Are you okay with just being? Just knowing, hey, that's just who I am. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I just exude being the prize. Can you see yourself on your wedding day and get all caught up in the good gushy emotions of it and not the fear of what if it don't happen for me? That sounds like you're pushing it away. That sounds like doubt. Scripture talks about doubt. He says, if you ask anything in doubt, if you don't know it, just go look it up. Anyway, listen, here's what I want to do to help you. All right. If you're struggling with this and you know that I was in your wheelhouse, okay, when I was talking today, he was like, okay, Doc, can you just move on? If you know what, hit me up. Go to ChristopherReed.org. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about how coaching can help you to be still and know how to walk in that diamond mindset, because that's what it takes. You can't pretend it. You can't fake it. You have to know it. Remember when you was in school and, you in math class and they ask you, what was this, 252 times whatever, 2,000, blah, blah, blah. You can't make that up. Either you know the formula or you don't. You can't guess it. You may be able to fudge it when you're around 2 plus 2, but you get up to some of them higher numbers and you get into trigonometry and all that kind of, ain't no more fudging. You got to know it. Okay? So hit me up. Let's talk about it. Also, join me every Wednesday. Tonight I'm going to be doing it 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in my Diamond Mind Facebook group, where I'm talking about the stuff that matters to you most. And I'm on this series about what's essential to manifest your ideal relationship. And I know many of you got your list. You got your list of this. He's got to be this and he's got to be that. He's got to do. But I'm going to tell you, a lot of what it's going to take for you to have that ideal relationship that you desire ain't on your list. Yeah, I know you think it is. He's got, pretty teeth and pretty smooth skin and, he's chiseled and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, that ain't gonna keep it together though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's nice to look at, cool. But, I've been married 25 years. Trust me, I just know a little bit about what is it really going to take for you to stay together and be happy. You can be together and not be happy. You can be together and not like each other. You know what I mean? That ain't my testimony. I love my wife and I like my wife. And guess what? She loves me and likes me too. So if you want to be a part of that conversation, come on by, go to my website, ChristopherReed.org, see where to join the Facebook group. We'll be getting into it. So listen, ladies, do this for me. Know that you are the prize, that you're the diamond. But you got to have that diamond mindset. I'm out of here. Peace.